You know, we're all very unique in our ways of taking an idea of one person and making it our own, and that's what makes us such a very, interesting and independent band. We all met back in high school. We all attended Wheaton North. We were all graduates of 2008.
I've known Ben and Jared, Ben being the bassist and Jared being the guitarist, since freshman year of high school. And I knew Chris during the summer of sophomore year going into junior year.
I knew Jared first. Me and him, we went back to about 7th grade, and he had a really cool room with a mini fridge, so I decided, wow, this, he's probably going to be a good friend too,
No, Ben, he actually went to my elementary school. We didn't really hang out. And more of middle school is when we started hanging out, and that's when we asked the question, like, who wants to play bass, who wants to play guitar, I picked guitar, Ben picked bass.
We played a little bit growing up together, and I had to play bass because I was the fatter one back then, so, I played bass, he played guitar, and we all came back together after high school to form Someone in Two Cities.
We've always known we played music, one or the other, but we've never actually jammed, so it wasn't until a couple months ago that we actually played.
We're going to show you upstairs. This is where we originally had a lot of our early writings. Some of our first songs were written in this room.
We're all very unique in our ways of kind of sharing ideas with each other, kind of building off what another person brings.
I think it's grown from getting an understanding of how to play with each other to this is the type of image the type of music image we're going for.
Jared and Chris did a lot of the work because they were together first, and just for the first couple songs in the EP.
I could write an entire song and bring it to them, and I expect them to make it their own.
It's gotten to the point, like, I expect to know what Chris is going to do. He expects me to know what to do.
We definitely built our own off of it. We wrote our own stuff.
There are several things that me and Jared have written that we brought to Ben and Tim and got a chance to really build off that.
Made sure that our stuff fit in with them, but also brought a different style to the band.
Or, we'll just be practicing, jamming, get a cool riff down, and it just comes all together so naturally with us.
And that's what makes us such a very interesting and independent band, is that we are taking an idea of one person and making it our own.
This is our set list right now that we've got going for our show, which is in less than, I can't really do math in my head. What time is the show?
We're
10.
gonna be there a couple hours.
Yeah,
but,
we got like 2 hours. We're
o'clock.
gonna try and be there at like 5. It's 2 right now. We go on at 10. We are excited.
Me and Chris were practicing over at his friend's house. He was doing drums for us at the time, and we were trying to pick a unique name that not a lot of people have heard before, that also could have deeper meaning.
The name Someone in Two Cities was something that we kind of agreed on together in the early stages of forming. This was summertime. We were looking for really something that snapped and something that had a lot of meaning to it. We didn't want to just be called the Lawn Chairs, or something very simple. Our songs, from a lyrical standpoint, are based around emotions.
I think Chris did put this best when he first said it for an article we did. that it doesn't exactly tell a story, the lyrics, but they definitely capture a feeling, capture an emotion.
My lyrics, they're not about any one topic. They're about an emotion that I put myself in. And I just try to keep it as universal. I don't want to tell a story. I want to share an experience.
Musically, what we're trying to get through is kind of an upbeat tempo, a different type of style of music, but not very far off. So it's nothing too crazy, but it's something you could tap your foot to.
A lot of bands, vocals are the song, and I think vocals in our band, it's just another instrument, and we want other people to be able to get their own images from the songs.
Basically, when we all put our own input in, it involves our different music styles, but also how we think the song makes people feel. And that's why when we come together, it's all of our emotion going into one song and making our masterpiece. Special brownies. Let's do blow.
What the? What the, dude?
So here we're going to show you to our
Wait, everyone do the butt tree. Yeah, everyone, let's get some butt tree footage. Butt tree going. Butt tree, give the butt tree the best. Butt tree. Cover face. Break it out. Cover face. Go Tim. Go Tim. It's your birthday. Go Tim. It's your birthday. We're gonna rock you like it's your birthday. Butt tree in the pants. Butt tree.